Hey guys, and welcome back to Father and Son Outdoors New York. Today we're going to do hopefully a quick unboxing video of our new meat grinder by STX International. This way, we can grind up them critters. We're going to make some sausage, burger meat. I like to do like kind of steak style jerky, but we might even do some ground meat style jerky, like some snack sticks and stuff like that. So yeah, this is video one of two, since we're going to be getting a sausage stuffer soon in the next week or so. So we're going to do a video on that as well. So again, let's get into this. This is the STX International Turboforce 3000 series meat grinder. Alright, so it's 3000 series meat grinder. So we're going to open it up. Already we have the do not operate until you read the manual. We got the manual. And then we got some parts up here. So here we got a couple of plastic parts for sausage stuffing. We got some sausage stuffing tubes, or the funnels. Some people call them by different names. We got a couple of the grinding plates. So we got coarse ones, we got less coarse ones, there's some finer ones, we got some bigger ones here. Here we got our blades. We got a wheel here for screwing in the setup into the actual grinder. Here we have the tube that will hold all of these parts. Will go inside here, so that's pretty cool. They got their own little kind of case for all the extra parts, which I really like. That was one of the selling points, other than the really good reviews. Here we have the meat claws that come with this model. This way, if you're doing like pulled pork or anything like that, you can rip the meat apart and get yourself a good pulled pork, or venison, or whatever you're gonna pull. So let's get into the actual pieces here. Parts. Here we have the hamburger press that also comes with it. This way you can press your burgers into nice, perfect, equal-sized patties, which is really nice. Here you have your food tray. Put this back in here for a minute. All these parts, as I'm pulling them out, I'm feeling them for the quality of the build, and honestly they feel really sturdy. All aluminum parts, which I really like that they're all aluminum parts, because a lot of them are cast iron in some of the older like hand crank manual meat grinders, and even some of the electronic ones like this one. And if you don't dry them perfectly, they start to rust. So inside, it's already set up with the very fine one, and with one of the blades. This model, they give you 3 blades and 4 different sized plates, so you can do a bunch of different things with it, and everything feels real nice. You got your meat tray here. Sits right on top of that, and then this will go into the machine, which we will pull up now. And we see why they call it the classic. It looks very retro, the way the buttons are here and all that, and the classic white, you know, with only a small amount of chrome look to it. So let's take all this out here. All right. So this is our new meat grinder. Now the way you set it up is you install this piece right into here. Now you can't really see it. Maybe you can on the closer up camera. There's like these two raised edges here on the top and bottom, and there's slots right in the top and bottom here where it fits in so that it doesn't turn or twist. Okay, so that goes in there, and then right in here, hold that in place. This is like a lot of other electric meat grinders. They have the same style of attachment where you have the screw here. So everything is nice and firm there. And then you take your meat plate here. Alright, so now you put all your meat here and funnel it through the hole, and all your meat will come out here ground. And again, you know, we're not going to do anything until we read the manual. A lot of people say we should freeze all these parts here for like an hour or so before we do any grinding. And you should also freeze the meat a little bit to get the meat really, really cold. The colder the parts are and the colder the meat is, the better the grind will be. So I'm gonna get up here now, so you might only see a part of me, but we have 4 buttons here. We have stop and reset, on 1, on 2, so most likely that's like a low power and a high power, and then reverse. So the cool thing about this is that it has a reverse. So if stuff isn't coming out properly out of the front end here, you can reverse it, unplug it, take this all apart, and make sure, you know, anything is not caught. It looks like we got Stanley coming behind me here, part of the video. So the cool thing is this does have a reverse. A lot of them don't have it. This was a good price. It got the best reviews out of all the STXs. People were even shoving down whole chicken bones in here, whole chicken legs, bone and all, into the grinder, and they were grinding up just fine. So this is a good machine from what I've seen, and the price was only $159, or I'm sorry, $149. So 150 bucks. That's not bad. Obviously, we haven't used it yet, so once we do use it, we'll get a review most likely, and you'll definitely see us using this thing in a couple of videos, doing some snack sticks and some sausage, and even just some burgers. We did just dry age a venison leg for 14 days. We got a bunch of meat from that left, and maybe we'll throw a couple of steaks in here and do some dry aged venison leg burgers. So we'll see what we're gonna do, and hopefully soon you'll see this thing in action.